Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jin. So today I'll be checking out episode 4 of Death Note. Wow, I'm 4 episodes in. That's awesome. So in the last episode, guys, I learned something really important. What's his name? Yeah, Light. So Light, it seems he's going to make a deal with Ryuk to get the shinigami eyes. And when you do that, you have to give half of your lifespan to the shinigami. So that's really interesting. I'm thinking that, of course, he's going to exchange half of his lifespan for the shinigami eyes because he wants to just look at someone and be able to tell their name so that he can write it down and get you eliminated, kill you or whatever. So yeah, that's the most interesting take that I got from that episode, and also that Light's father is the chief police officer. So also it looks like L is wondering as to why Light is just exposing himself like that, showing that he's just showing that he has access to the police information, the investigations. He has access, so, and he's showing it, obviously, like exposing himself to L that way. It seems L is actually wondering as to why he's doing that. So he doesn't really know for sure why he's doing that. But maybe, well, not maybe, he's definitely going to figure out that maybe he wants to get close to him. Yeah, because that's his agenda, like he said in episode. That's Light's agenda, like he said in episode 3. So I'm just gonna see what happens in this episode and see all the things revealed as usual. And yeah, it's getting really interesting. I'm just wondering if we're going to be introduced to any other characters as well. Is there going to be any other anyone else other than L that's going to be in Light's life, maybe on his side? We'll see. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, let's blow this up. Let's go.
Because through a shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head. Not only that,
It
we
looks
see
really
their
cool the way you
lifespan
see
as
it too.
So, what'll it be like? Is it a deal?
Pursuit?
Has anyone seen Ryuk around lately?
Maybe he was serious about losing his death note.
It was probably picked up by some human before he could get to it.
No way. Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life or until the Death Note was destroyed. That could take a while.
Yeah, I can't picture Ryuk doing something so
This guy
boring.
looks
But
rich.
you know what?
All the
I
jewelry.
actually heard he was carrying
Diamond eyes?
2 death notes.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of a shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan?
Do we have a deal or not?
This deal is out of the question.
What? I thought he would fold, like say, yes, give me the eyes immediately. He said it's out of the question. What do you mean?
Let's get this straight. My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals. And I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time.
Oh.
I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life, but not if I die sooner. I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this deal.
Yeah. I still probably should tell you that the deal existed just in case.
I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met. Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
Yes.
Good point. He's not the slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a shinigami. He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
Yes, that's true. That's really interesting. That's a plot twist for me, kind
You
of.
sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
No.
You know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike. After all, it's been mankind's dream since antiquity to be able to fly.
Yes,
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around.
flying is
Not
so
to mention
cool.
the police would have no trouble finding you.
So next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami. Though, who knows? I bet that could be pretty interesting.
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, You're already a worthy shinigami.
Interesting. Is that a
The
compliment?
shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives. And the only reason we still take human lives is because we're afraid to die ourselves.
Whoa.
The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. What I'm saying is, compared to that, you're becoming a much more impressive shinigami.
I don't want to be compared to a shinigami. I'm a human using this death note to make the world a better place for other humans. The existence of the shinigami realm is extremely significant.
Really?
Wow.
When you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
What is he going to do?
That's it. I got it.
Got what?
Yeah.
What's this about?
Tell us.
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. This should be interesting.
Well, I'm excited to see what you'll do.
Yeah, it's me. Another 6 inmates were found dead last night? What? Huh? Bizarre behavior before they died? Could you be more specific? What do you mean? So they didn't just die from heart attacks?
So then what happened before?
Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood. Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he died.
What is it, Watari?
3 more heart attack victims, but the circumstances of their deaths are different from what we've seen thus far.
What do you mean by different? We know Kira can control the time of death. What if he can also determine the actions in the moments leading up to death?
Yes, he can definitely do that.
We can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks.
Right, I understand.
So now he's experimenting on his victims?
Yes, he is. Oh my gosh, it's unforgivable until you find out he's your son.
Using criminals as test subjects. What is he trying to achieve?
I was expecting you to tell me, Elle.
Look at this, Ryuk. I think we're in luck. The results of yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer.
What do you mean by that?
One of them escaped and ran into the bathroom I had specified in the death note. Another one drew the same symbol I had drawn in the death note before he died.
Yes.
All 3 did exactly what I intended them to do.
So what are you going to
For
be
the other
doing?
3
Using
inmates,
them before
I purposely
their
wrote
deaths?
conditions that were virtually... Basically, even the death...
Could the pentagram and this letter be some kind of message?
Did he realize?
All right, time for the real thing.
Real thing?
It says,
Yesterday
do you
on the
know?
news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him. It's kinda last minute, but I'm sure I can find someone. I got a few people in mind.
A few people? For what?
You'll see. Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy. Ryuk.
Yeah, he has friends. People do like him too. He has a social life. He had it before, I guess, but now he's just busy.
Light? Morning.
Okay, I'm really just wanting to see what he's planning in the end here in this episode, because he's controlling.
He's still following me.
Wow.
Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
I see.
Light!
A date?
Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it. And I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it? You said that you'd figured out a way to find your stalker's name. So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
Just be patient and watch what happens.
We have no choice, do we? She's
I'm
so excited.
And the best part is I have you all to myself.
Yeah.
During the week, he goes to school and cram school at night. Dates on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school. Chief Yagami's son, Light Yagami. No cause for suspicion.
Really? He's not suspicious of him
At
because
any
of
rate,
his activities.
I'll be done with my surveillance today.
So that's it? He's given up?
I don't get it, Light. Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
Is he right there on the bus
#1
behind
on the
him?
national practice.
I didn't even realize that he went on the bus. But he's right there. She's so cute. She's really enjoying this date. Spending time with Light. And he's just using her for his plan. Does he even like her like that? Damn, Light.
It's him. He's here. Everything should go smoothly.
Okay. Oh.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die!
A bus jacking? You gotta be kidding me.
Tell him what's going on, and no tricks either.
My bus has been hijacked.
You heard what he said. Now you listen up. Have a female staff member bring all of Spaceland's cash from yesterday.
Okay. He's traumatizing his date.
Beauty, don't be scared. As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? Why should we trust you? Hacker comes in like he's working alone. Meanwhile, a second one pretends to be a
this guy going
hostage
to
and
tell
stays
him
in the
his
very
name?
back just in case something goes wrong.
Don't do it.
You really think he is one?
I have no choice.
Don't
I'm sure
do
Light
it.
Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna be so gone.
His name is Ray Penber.
Oh no. It's over for
Trust
this guy.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh
comes
my
down
gosh,
to
he
it,
fell for it.
right?
He thought Light was... He's thinking Light is innocent, so he...
This
But
guy,
he knows
his
that
face
you-
was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie. He tried to rob a bank, ended up killing 3 people before he got away.
I can't believe this FBI guy. He's not that smart then. Are you telling me that only L is smart? Because why would you give your name, your badge to this kid that you're investigating, even if you don't think he
What
is
the
the
hell
one
is that?
doing the killings?
Smartass! You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Plans for a date, huh? Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
Who the hell are you? You in the very back. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess with me! How long have you been hiding back there?
What's this? You're talking to me?
Oh. He's able to see Ryuk.
Hallucinating.
Everyone, get down!
So that's what Light did to him.
Oh, I get it. That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Since
Oh,
he tricked
that's
this guy into
why.
touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
Get away!
Whoa.
Sorry, pal.
So even
I'm
if
a
you see the
shinigami,
pages
so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna kill
from
me.
the book, you can see Ryuk. So it's not just a book that you can see. It's the whole contents of the book, like the pages. He's going crazy.
Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me. I have to stay till the Death Note is
He
finished,
touched it,
or
yeah.
I see you die, whichever comes first. And a shinigami can't die from being shot. I've said all these things at one time or another. Well, he is the top-ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. He even used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give up his name.
And he did get the name of the FBI agent. So, mission completed. And now he's going to die. Of course. That poor girl. She's now traumatized. Light is too dangerous for her. She shouldn't date him.
11:45 on the dot. Everything went just as I planned.
He timed it. I can't believe
Kiichiro
him.
Osoreda. Accidental death. Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus.
He wrote
Sees
down
a horrific
everything.
phantom and empties his gun trying to kill it. Terrified, he
Whoa.
flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45,
It's like a little
he
story.
dies when struck by a car.
It's like a story that he wrote down for this guy's death to get to what he wanted, which is
Death
the
Note
identity of
never
that
fails.
agent that was following him. Are you seeing what's happening? Do you realize what you
will
did?
be next, Ray Penber.
But he was not going to follow you anymore, Light. Are you still going to do it? Wait, that's it? Oh my gosh, every time. I was just expecting to see more. Are you telling me that 20-something minutes passed already? Really? Yeah, it was 20 minutes, so it really passed. That's crazy. I'm wondering what that guy is actually thinking, because honestly, it's going to be over for him. And he actually decided not to, continue pursuing Light. He said that, he's in the clear. He's not suspicious at all. I'll just move on. And then he literally gave his ID to him, his badge, FBI, the name. What's his name? Ray or something? It's just over. Because I don't know what will actually stop Light from writing his name down. I just don't know what miracle will happen so that that guy doesn't die. The FBI agent I'm talking. It's just insane. I don't know why I don't want him to die, but I feel like maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's not so bad. Even though he's trying to bust Light, I mean, he's just doing his job. But now he knows that L is using an FBI agent instead of the police force in Japan. So he's using outside people to actually investigate the police force. Yeah, but that makes sense because you couldn't use someone within the police force to do it. You can't trust any of them anymore. I mean, L cannot trust any of them anymore. So you had to get other police people to do it, other investigators to investigate the Japanese force that he's working with right now. So that makes sense. And yeah, it was nice seeing Light trying to be regular again. But it wasn't like that was the plan. It was just using his friend to execute his plan, and it worked perfectly. And it's crazy how you can write down an entire story like that and it plays out perfectly like that in the time that it did too. Like, why did it work? You can create a whole situation. Like, wow. Because he described it all and it happened exactly the way he said. So that's pretty cool. And now he knows that he can do that too. So he can control people, get them to do things before they actually die. That's dope. So it's more powerful than what I thought before. Like, it's full of surprises, the Death Note. It's really full of surprises. And I'm really shocked. I'm honestly shocked that he didn't just take the deal with Ryuk. So I'm thinking that he's somehow going to obtain that power though, because maybe even though Ryuk said, I'm not just going to give you the eyes and you have to give me half of your lifespan and stuff. I should have known too that this guy wants to be here for a long while to do what he's doing, to make the world a better place. So when Ryuk gave him that, you know, but then being that he's so rash and so quick to do things like because he's also a teenager, so he moves fast when he's making the decisions to kill people and stuff. I was thinking that he would just jump into it to get to have that power to do it even better with the Death Note, but no, he literally thought about it and he used like an adult brain to think things through, to make that important decision then and there, to turn it down, to say, you know, no, I'm not going to do that because I want to be here. I don't want half of my remaining lifespan to be taken so that I can die before eliminating all the bad people. No, Ryuk, that's crazy. But I still know that somehow he's going to obtain that power. Maybe Ryuk will give it to him in the future, further on, or maybe there's another way to obtain it. Maybe once you bond with the Shinigami, somehow you'll become fused or something. Maybe he'll become a part of you. I don't know. Maybe he'll become more of a Shinigami himself because of the way he's acting. I don't know. Somehow he's just gonna obtain that power, and I'm excited to see how in the rest of the episodes. But yeah, this guy is just next level genius. He's out of this world. Like, he's gonna become like a god for real. And he's gonna change the Shinigami world too, because he's given Ryuk ideas. So yeah, that's the end of my reaction though, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end with me. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to drop a like and even a comment. If you haven't subscribed already too, make sure to subscribe so that you can see the other episodes I'll be dropping, and turn on post notifications so that when I drop the video, you'll get a notification that it's out so you can watch immediately. And yeah, thanks guys. Bye.